You know, some things are there just for fun, just for whimsy, just for excitement, and just for color. Brand new this season, first time that we had ever made this available, we had a new sun spinner from the folks that really are probably the best known in the industry for this type of thing.
Yes.
And they're the individuals at Plow Hearth. We are now down to very finite quantities. We've got a handful that we can ship, and when they're gone for the season. This is really pretty. How are you, Nancy?
Thank you. I'm
Welcome
very well.
back.
Good to see you. Thanks for having
this is Nancy
me.
Brandmall. She is the representative for the folks at Plow Hearth. That's
Yes.
a Virginia-based company.
Yes, Madison, Virginia.
They do all of this stuff by hand,
Right.
which really impresses me. Their prices have always been reasonable, but when you can get items like this at clearance sale prices, that's like a double win.
That's right. It's amazing. So, you know what I love about Plow Hearth is, like you said, they really are the experts when it comes to creating these wind spinners. They've got the technology down and the engineering to give it really smooth action and as little as 3 miles an hour of wind. But also they have those beautiful designs. And this is for that person who maybe loves birds, or, you know, because you've got this sort of feather-like design that looks like peacock feathers.
Right.
Or maybe just someone who wants to have something to add height and color and movement to their yard.
And they are always working on new things.
Exactly.
So,
yes.
As a retailer, that puts us in a tough position. You as a consumer, it puts you in a great
position. Yes.
Because here's my situation. Already, I know I need warehouse space for the things that are coming in from Plow Hearth that are going to be arriving any day for the back end of our planting season. So, we took the hit. Shipping and handling, which is normally $7, will take care of that.
Awesome.
I've got a clearance sale price on this that is substantially lower than what these were first priced at when they came to us just earlier this season. And it's a customer top rated item. You're reading some of the reviews at the bottom of the screen, and people have raved about what they do for their yard. People say things like, it's exactly what I wanted for a backyard. It was quick to put together, it's well made, not too heavy, and it spins and breezes, by the way, up to just as
little
low
as 3 miles an hour of wind.
Yeah, which is not much at all.
Right, exactly.
It adds an element of fun and attention to a garden because we're late this year.
I know, it's true. It still feels like we're just now getting out of winter.
It should be April any day now, right?
I know.
It's the middle of May. It's the middle of May. But a lot of my plants that normally are thriving have not yet even started to bloom.
That's true.
So we don't have the color in the middle of May that we normally have. This will give you color all year round.
All year round. And you know what's really cool about these spinners is, you know, they're 6 feet tall, over 6 feet tall, 24 inches across. And so what you're getting is a really nice size piece. But if you have a smaller yard, that's really okay because we have it in a planter right here, just like, you know, a planter box. And so if you have a smaller yard, feel comfortable that you can use it. But here's the cool thing. You've got something that's really got some nice presence, like maybe a tree. You want to have something that gives you levels in your yard.
Yep.
This gives you that level, but it gives you flexibility too, because maybe you put it in one spot in your yard while your daylilies are starting to grow. But then you get some height there and you say, you know what, there's another spot in my yard where I need to have something. So you just pull it up out of the ground, move it over, step it into the new location. Maybe you're having a party and you want to have, this is that thing that's in the front of your yard that tells people this is your home.
Yes.
So have some fun with it and play with it, but all the while you're getting that Plow Hearth quality. You're getting something that they have designed especially for you. It looks like it came from a juried craft show or one of those really fancy special, you know, kind of garden shops that you go to, but it's that Plow Hearth design and quality.
And it's kinetic.
Yeah, I love it. It's moving.
It's a beautiful look. Now we staked a couple of them lower to the ground.
Actually, those are like little
ones.
mini versions.
And our operators have that information on the minis. But look at what it does for a garden. It makes it kind of like an amusement park. Do you remember being young enough where just a pinwheel made you happy on a breezy day?
I know. You put it out the window and you kind of looked at it and watched the colors.
Yeah, sometimes
That's what
it's
this looks
the
like.
simplest pleasures.
It's true. And look at that color. It's just so pretty. Just kind of swirling around there. It draws your attention.
Come on in. What they've done, and Plow Hearth, they really did a nice job on this. They're a foil-like finish.
Yes.
So they're metallic.
Exactly.
And they're already weathered to look like they've been out in the sun for a while, but you get that bright color.
Beautiful
It's like a
color.
carnival.
Exactly. You've got this foiling that's done by hand, both the front and the back of each one of these feathers.
Right.
And you're going to see it like right here. You can see it's on the front and the back. And so you've got that beautiful color. There is a protective coating on it to help it withstand the elements. This is made out of steel. So you've got some minor assembly.
There's
to
no
do.
plastic on this
No,
thing
not at all. All metal, and then just the foiling to add the color.
All you will need for your assembly is a Phillips head screwdriver, which, by the way, they could have built this so that you had no assembly whatsoever. It would not have been as good a quality.
Right.
Because by screwing it together, you've got it and it's permanent.
Yes, it's
They
really
build
held
these
together
things
well.
like little tanks. I'm really, really impressed.
But they're not too heavy. It's
No, not at
something
all.
that it's under 10 pounds. So if you want to move it around a little bit,
But they're also
don't-
not going to blow into your neighbor's yard.
Exactly.
By the way, you've got it. I don't know if we can show one, but the stakes that come with it to put it in the ground. Are you old enough to remember yard darts? Dumbest toy in the world for kids. They were gigantic 10-pound darts that you would.
Yes, I do remember.
Yeah, yeah. The craziest thing. The first thing you did as a kid was to throw one straight in the air and then run. The spikes on this thing look like a giant yard dart, and they each come with 3 spikes. So once it's in the ground, you don't have to worry about this thing.
Exactly. You've got your center pole plus 3 different prongs on it that are about 8 inches long. So, just make sure that wherever you put it, step it into the ground so that top part of that H, of those prongs is level, and then that'll give it great stability. And play around with it. Have some fun in your yard. See where those wind patterns are best in your garden.
Okay.
And,
Good.
just have some opportunity to, allow it to get that breeze. But again, only 3 miles an hour of wind is going to get it going.
The ones that we have that are on our set, we're driving, by the way, with a very small box fan.
Yep.
So here is your opportunity. This is clearance sale priced. When they're gone, they're gone. Plow Hearth has simply said, this design, it was intricate enough that it was very labor intensive. Every one of these is made by hand. So they're not going to make them anymore. You have an opportunity to really have kind of the last of the edition, if you will. Shipping and handling is normally $7 because they are steel.
Yes.
They do have some weight. We'll pick up the tab for the shipping and handling. If you want to take advantage of Easy Pay, you can do that. And that puts it at payments of less than $8. No reorder, customer top rated. What a great item. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. Good to see you.
The show is called The Great Outdoors with Dan, and I really enjoy it. Can I show you my outdoors? That's my fish pond on the farm.